Good evening, I'm Abhiday Shrestha and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepalese across the country and abroad mark the Nepali New Year 2081 with celebrations and exchange of greetings. Kathmandu Valley celebrates with festivals. Political stability needed in the new year 2081 to get rid of people's problems as political parties remained busy with power politics last year. Improvement needed in service delivery. 6 people dead in an attack in a mall in Sydney, Australia. A man shot at and multiple people stabbed in the incident. Suspected attacker shot dead by a police officer. Nepal defeat Qatar by 32 runs in the ACC Premier Cup to register their second consecutive win. Dipender Singh Ari shines with the bat, smashing 6 sixes in an over in Nepal's win. Nepalese New Year 2081 has begun from today as Nepalese across the country and abroad are celebrating the day with much fanfare. The general public also tend to begin new projects on the auspicious occasion. Most clean themselves, their houses, visit temples and share delicacies to mark the day. It is generally believed that a good New Year's Day is likely to shape the whole year in the same way. The Nepalese year Bikram Sambat comes from Vikramaditya and has been used since the Malla dynasty. Nepal has welcomed the New Year 2081 with much fanfare. The country is celebrating the first day of the New Year as a festival. Various communities have given continuity to the age-old traditions by carrying out festivals, while others exchanged greetings. The indigenous inhabitants of Kathmandu, the Newar community, held festivals today to welcome the new year. Bhaktapur's Biscuit Festival and Kathmandu's Dumaju Festival were the main attractions today. The residents of the Kathmandu Valley celebrated the new year by organizing the age-old festivals today. The valley welcomed the new year with Biscuit Festival of Bhaktapur, Dumaju Festival of Kathmandu, and Mahalakshmi Festival in Thasi, Lalitpur. The Newar community offered prayers to various Hindu deities and gathered to exchange greetings. The indigenous inhabitants of the Kathmandu Valley, Newars, have given continuity to the age-old practice of inviting family members, relatives, and friends and organizing feasts to celebrate the day. Meanwhile, festivals of traditional and cultural significance tend to attract tourists as well. Traditional musical instruments that were played today gave an energetic vibe to the valley. These musical instruments are believed to boost energy and make people enthusiastic. These age-old festivals have helped promote cultural identity, while the New Year celebrations in the country have been attracting tourists in recent time. The Nepali year 2080 has been considered unstable in terms of politics. Political parties remain busy in power politics, while the federal parliament and provincial assemblies failed to formulate required laws. The parliament remained obstructed around the end of the year, so did development works. The general public hope for political stability and unity among the political parties this year. The general public were deprived of political stability in the Nepali year 2080, which has just concluded, as political parties remained busy with power politics. Its effects were witnessed in the parliament as well as service delivery at government entities. The provinces have a similar story to tell. This year, the government has the responsibility of concluding the issue of transitional justice that has remained stranded for the past 17 years. Likewise, laws related to the federal civil service, police, and school education have to be formulated as well. Efforts were made by political parties last year to drag the president into controversy. Resham Chaudhary, who was serving jail term for his involvement in the Tikapur massacre, and Yograj Dhakal, who was also serving jail term on the charge of murder, received presidential pardon due to political reach. The government and political parties have the responsibility of addressing dissatisfaction of youths by generating employment opportunities in the country. In the meantime, some positive efforts were made last year in terms of good governance. High-profile cases, including the gold smuggling case, the fake Bhutanese refugee scandal, and the Lalita Niwas land scam, among others, were probed. The general public hope that leaders and political parties will learn from their mistakes and lead the country in a new way this year. In our Public Voice segment, today we have asked people in several provinces regarding ways to maintain political stability in the country. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
सरकार ढाल्नेतिर भन्दा नि बनेको सरकारलाई चाहिँ स्थायित्व दिनको लागि चाहिँ ठूला राजनीतिक दलहरू जुन सरकारको नेतृत्व गर्ने दलहरूले चाहिँ यो विषयलाई अथवा यो एजेन्डालाई अगाडि बढाएर अघि बढ्नुपर्छ।
हरेक पार्टीले अर्का पार्टीलाई सम्मान गर्ने भएपछि यो राजनीतिक अस्तित्व स्योर नै हुन्छ।
सरकार र विपक्षी दल पनि मिलेर जानु पर्यो अनि चाहिँ यो देशको भलो होला।
राजनीति गर्ने युवाहरू हैन युवा बुढापाका जो भए पनि सबै मिलेर चाहिँ अब अगाडि बढ्यो भने चाहिँ राम्रो हुन सक्छ।
नीति नियमहरू बनाएकोलाई अगाल्नु पर्यो।
दलहरू एक आपसमा लड्नु भएन।
राजनीतिलाई चाहिँ एउटा व्यवसायीकरण जस्तो एउटा व्यवसाय जस्तो कसरी हुन्छ यबाट फाइदा लिने अनि धन कमाउने जुन प्रकारको कन्सेप्ट छ यो चाहिँ सबभन्दा पहिले हटाउनु पर्छ।
इमानदारीता हुनु पर्यो, निस्वार्थ भावना हुनु पर्यो।
आफू र आफ्नो पदलाई मात्रै सम्झिने भन्दा पनि जनतालाई सम्झेर उहाँहरू अगाडि बढ्नु भयो भने पक्कै पनि राजनीतिक स्थायित्व चाहिँ हुन्छ।
बालन शाह जस्तो नेतृत्व हुने मान्छेहरू जस्तो 5-7 वटा हाम्रो देशमा आए चाहिँ देशै चेन्ज हुन्थ्यो कि जस्तो लाग्छ।
नेपाली कांग्रेस र नेकपा एमाले मिल्नुपर्छ, यसबाट मात्रै देशमा राजनीतिक स्थायित्व प्राप्त हुन्छ।
When there is change in the alliance at the center, there is political instability in all the 7 provinces. The province assemblies in all the provinces were centered in the formation and dissolution of provincial governments in the last Nepali year of 2080. In the last 5-year tenure of the province assembly in Koshi province, there were 3 changes in the chief minister and 34 changes in ministers. In the first 15 months of the second tenure of the province assembly, the government has changed on 5 occasions so far, and there has been change in the chief minister 3 times. CPN-UML parliamentary party leader Hikmat Karki has become chief minister twice, while Uddhav Thapa of Nepali Congress has become chief minister also on 2 occasions. Kedar Karki of Nepali Congress is currently the chief minister of Koshi province. Political parties are now busy in removing Karki from the chief minister's post. Civil activists opine that political parties should make efforts to maintain political stability during this new year and develop the province. Meanwhile, Lal Babu Raut in Madhya province and Trilochan Bhatta in Sudur Paschim province completed their 5-year term as chief ministers during the previous tenure of the province assemblies. Saroj Yadav of Janata Samajwadi Party is currently the chief minister of Madhya province. Although the leadership in the Madhya province government has not changed in recent time, ministers have changed with the change in alliance at the center. Although the Sudur Paschim province politics was stable in the previous tenure of the province assembly, it has remained unstable during this tenure. Chief Minister Bhatta, who had enjoyed his full 5-year term in the previous tenure, has taken the floor test twice this time. Rajendra Rao became the chief minister for the first time in the second tenure of the province assembly. However, he had to tender his resignation before taking the vote of confidence after the change in political equation at the center. Kamal Bahadur Shah of Nepali Congress has been leading the province government for 14 months. However, he is currently the acting chief minister. In Bagmati province, Dormani Paurel, Ashtalakshmi Shakya and Rajendra Pandey were the chief ministers in the previous tenure of the province assembly. Salikram Jamakatel of CPN Mao Center is currently the chief minister of Bagmati province. He has also taken the floor test on 3 occasions. As the politics in Bagmati province is unstable, there are 12 ministries and 13 ministers in the province. In previous tenure of the province assembly in Lumini province, CPN-UML's Sankar Pokhrel served as the chief minister for 3.5 years, while CPN Mao Center's Kul Prasad Kesi was the chief minister for 1.5 years. There has been 3 chief ministers in the second tenure of the province assembly. CPN-UML's Leela Giri had to resign in 100 days from becoming the chief minister. Dilli Chaudhary of Nepali Congress then became the chief minister, who has now been replaced by CPN Mao Center's Jokh Bahadur Mahara. Likewise, in the previous tenure of the province assembly in Karnali province, CPN Mao Center's Mahendra Shai served as the chief minister for 3.5 years, while Jivan Shai of Nepali Congress led the province government for 1.5 years. In the second tenure of the province assembly, CPN Mao Center's Rajkumar Sharma became chief minister for 15 months, and CPN UML's Yamlal Kandel is currently leading the province government. Likewise, the Gandaki province politics is also unstable. In the previous tenure of the province assembly in Gandaki province, CPN UML's Prithvi Subba Gurung became the chief minister twice, and Krishna Chandra Nepali became the chief minister once. Likewise, CPN UML's Khagaraj Adhikari has become the chief minister twice, and Surendra Raj Pandey has become the chief minister once. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Poll.
But before that, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what do you term the decision to end the parliament session by leaving the bills stranded? 40% voted for A, fear of the opposition, 35% for B, compulsion after being encircled, and 25% for C, weak parliament leadership. And here's today's question. What is needed to maintain good governance in the new year 2081? Your options are A, responsible leadership, B, organizational improvement, and C, alert citizens. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. We'll take a short break here. We have more news coming up. Kathmandu's Tamil and Darbar Marga area will be open around the clock starting today. Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister Ravi Lamichhane made the announcement in this regard earlier today on the occasion of the Nepali New Year 2081. Inaugurating the program jointly organized by the Tamil Tourism Development Board and the Darbar Marga Development Board, Home Minister Lamichhane claimed that the two areas will be examples in terms of peace and security. The Kathmandu District Administration Office prepared a code of conduct as per the Home Minister's directives and announced 24-hour operation of these two areas from today. It's time now for the international update. Six people were killed in an attack in a shopping center in Sydney, Australia today. A man was shot and multiple people, including a 9-month-old baby, were reportedly stabbed in an incident that sparked panic at a Sydney mall. Crowds could be seen fleeing Westfield Shopping Centre at Bondi Junction, where local media say 6 people are dead. One man, suspected to be the attacker, was shot dead by an officer, and a small child is among the injured. The attacker acted alone, and police say there is no continuing threat to the public. Ambulances in the Bondi Junction area responded to reports of a male running around Westfield with a knife. Video footage showed dozens of police and ambulance vehicles at the scene, and images on social media appear to show multiple casualties as well as a man carrying a large knife. The Australian Prime Minister said hearts go out to those injured and offered his thanks to the first responders. Police continue to urge people to avoid the area after hundreds of people were evacuated from the shopping center. It's now time for another short break. We'll be right back. It's time now for the sports news.
Sports news.
Nepal defeated Qatar by 32 runs in the ACC Premier Cup to register their second consecutive win. Dipender Singh Airi top scored for Nepal with 64 runs, smashing 6 sixes in a single over. In the Group A match played at the Al Amirat Cricket Ground in Oman today, Nepal elected to bat first and posted an impressive total of 210 runs in the stipulated 20 overs. Dipender Singh Airi top scored for Nepal with a quick-fire 64 off 21 balls, hitting 7 sixes and 3 fours, and remained not out. Dipendra smashed a record 6 sixes in the last over to post a challenging total. Opener Asif Sheikh also contributed a quick-fire 52 off 41 balls, while Kushal Malla smashed 35 runs off 18 balls. Himanshu Rathod and Musawar Shah were the most successful Qatari bowlers, claiming 3 wickets each. Chasing a stiff target of 211 runs, Qatar managed to score 178 runs in the allotted 20 overs, losing 9 wickets. Skipper Mohammad Tanveer was the leading run scorer for Qatar with a quick-fire 63 off 33 balls, hitting 4 sixes and 6 fours. Mohammad Ahanaf also added 23 runs, while Himanshu Rathod scored an unbeaten 22. Lalit Rajbangshi, Dipendra Singh Airi and Gulshan Jha all grabbed 2 wickets each, while Kushal Malla and Avinash Bora also claimed a wicket each in Nepal's win. This was Nepal's second consecutive win at the ongoing ACC Premier Cup after defeating Malaysia by 5 wickets yesterday. Meanwhile, it was Qatar's second consecutive loss as they lost to Hong Kong by 26 runs yesterday. In another Group A match played today, Malaysia defeated Saudi Arabia by 12 runs. Likewise, in the Group B matches played today, Kuwait thumped Cambodia by 8 wickets and UAE defeated Bahrain by 37 runs. And that's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year 2081.